What's up, Bend, Oregon? It's your boy. Greater Mystic here, just waking up. Saturday morning, 9 a.m. on the dial. You're tuned in to KPOV 88.9. Got a special, my first ever telephone interview today, live. Very special guest, Mr. Greenleaf, Shalif Perkins, my rap partner, extreme Raider fan, sports fan. But first, I'd like to get down to business, following up on the football playoffs. It looks like Summit has officially won the state 5A football championship. Looks like it was a close game. Summit beat Wilsonville 35-28. Close game last night in Hillsboro. 35-28. Congratulations, Summit. You are the state 5A champions. All right, we're going to get this show rolling. Good morning.
On one with Raider Mystic KPOV 88.9 FM.
To me, there are three things we all should do every day. If we do this every day of our life, you're going to have, what a wonderful, number one is laugh. You should laugh every day. Number two is think. You should spend some time in thought. And number three is you should have your emotions moved to tears. Could be happiness or joy. But think about it. If you laugh, you think, and you cry, that's a full day. That's a heck of a day. You do that 7 days a week, you're going to have something special.
This is gonna be hotter than I thought. How you spelling that? Yeah, great. Whatever. Back to my story.
Hold up!
Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look, I take the shot in here. Swish. I don't even touch the rim when I pull up, it's just swish. Backboard wet, only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe.
Hold up!
Yes, this is an original track right here for Dub.
Them know how we live in this silver and black.
Right here, this dude rapping. This is my guest today, Shalif Perkins, Mr. Greenleaf.
Seen them all in cheese and probably be saying why they following me. Why don't cats got bats and dress like that? Why don't girls flip back and grab they sack? It's a way to think.
All right, I'm going to bring that down, and we're going to get him right here on the telephone. Let me switch this out. We get him connected. And are you there, Mr. Greenleaf? How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Nice day in Cali. Nice morning.
So you're
Real
in,
good.
yeah, you're down there in Long Beach.
Long Beach, California. Yes, sir.
Nice, nice. Palm trees, the LBC.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to remember about when we met. We met online. I
online.
was listening to one of your solo albums on iTunes.
Welcome to the dark side.
Welcome to the Dark Side. A full album about just at that time, the Oakland Raiders. Every single song was about the Raiders. And it had a West Coast vibe to it. And I thought it was like the dopest album I'd ever heard. And
Right on.
I left it in my CD player for months, continuously listening to it. And eventually reached out and said hi. And then you saw that I was doing some stuff. And you asked
Since
if
you Soul Raider.
yeah, you asked if I wanted to try to throw a rap on a track.
Yep.
I did one track, Soul Raider. And to this date, I think that's still like one of our most well-known tracks.
All right. So 10 years ago, our first song we done together is still pretty good. It's pretty cool.
And at this point, we just put out album number 7, mixtape number 7, called 4Dub 100, which is over 100 songs about the sports team, the Raiders. That's kind of insane.
It is. Well, we are insane.
And I mean, when the album's done, you're still like halfway done with the next album. And if I could work faster, we'd probably have 15 albums at the rate that you work.
That's
So,
like Violators say, it's terminal. It's an addiction.
yeah. And we've got to do a lot of cool stuff with this music. For those that don't know, yeah, we make music about our favorite football team. And it's taken us to a lot of different places. We've
Taking
been
us around the world.
Yeah, we've been to Mexico a few times. We've been to Miami, Denver multiple times,
Seattle,
Arizona, Nogales.
Nogales.
We've connected. We got a track with a couple friends from Mexico that rap in Spanish about the Raiders.
Yeah, Raider Azteca and Raider Sparta.
Shout out.
Shout out.
All those guys down there. And we have something unique that we've been doing for years here in Bend with the Christmas parade that's coming up. And I think we've done this so we've had 6 Raiders come.
Thank you for clearing this up, because I can't figure how many years we've been doing this. I say 7.
And I think we did it a year before we had a Raider. So yeah, we've done the Bend Christmas parade 7 years in a row, rapping live. So you watch like the Macy's Thanksgiving parade, you watch other parades, and Justin Timberlake or coming down the way, and they're lip syncing, but we're live
All the time.
And before we connected, you already had the group 4Dub.
Mm-hmm.
How far back does that go?
See, 4Dub goes back to maybe around 92 or 94. And I was with my buddy D'Angelo Moss, which his name's D-Train. And we started Raider rapping, at the beginning when I first started. And maybe 2 years into it, God called him to be a preacher. And so he's still one right now. And so I did it for a while by myself until I met you. You know how I go.
Now, if you go back into the history of people that make music about their favorite sports team, there's a couple songs here and there. You know, each fan base has like one or two people that do something, but they don't make albums. Except for, I think Mad Fanatic. He's one of the only other people I know that has continuously made music for the Broncos, right?
He drop a verse and make it a song.
And so we got this rapper in Denver, Mad Fanatic, and we kind of went back and forth, you know, Raiders and Broncos. It's a rivalry, and
he's a good rapper, man. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted.
The guy is really good.
Yeah, he put us in one of his music videos making fun of us. It was cool.
It was a big mistake.
We came back with a handful of other tracks for Denver. So, how many songs do we have for the Denver Broncos?
4.
4.
I'm gonna say all head.
Right. So we made a really cool music video that's out there on YouTube called "The Denver Broncos Suck," and we filmed it in Denver at the Broncos tailgate in their house. That's
And
pretty
we are
epic.
not
You can check that out. That's out there on YouTube. We did another one called Check Who Your Neighbor Is that we filmed in downtown Denver. Epic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pull up this list of songs we got here.
Denver Broncos still suck.
Yep.
We can make still suck if we wanted to. But we're not going to drink no more.
Yeah. I think we're good. You know what? That's something I did want to get into too about you know, the different places we've been and the way that the fans interact with each other. And I think
that's amazing.
I think we've had some strange times in Denver.
My God.
So
Denver is strange.
So in general, like, I think Denver's pretty hip. You know, the people are trying to be hip, trying to do good things. You know, they got
be like Compton.
Russell Wilson out there farming bees and stuff. And that's pretty hip. That's pretty hip, you know, supplying honey to the local area. But you know, I think we've come across a little bit of racism there, right?
Hell yeah.
Which I was kind of caught off guard. One day after the Raiders beat the Broncos in the final moments, someone was dropping some N-bombs behind us. That wasn't cool. And someone ran up to me, punched me in the chest, and ran off when we were walking out.
That's when it got serious.
And then I look at the music that they're playing in the stadium. So they're playing songs like Cotton Eye Joe. And as far as I understand, I think that song kind of goes back and kind of has some racial overtones to it. And it's just such a different atmosphere.
Yeah, whenever, you know, get on the airplane to go, I'm always knowing that this is just business here. I don't know how much fun it's going to be up here, but we have to come up there and represent Raiders no matter what, even though we're so hated for being Raiders and for a skin thing too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I go every time. and be right in their face, like, Raiders, what's happening?
And that's I think one of the most beautiful things about Oakland that
Sure.
I really, really liked when I first started going to Oakland was the different cultures. There was all kinds of races and everybody just tailgating, having a good time.
I call it the Great Melting Pot.
Rock and roll for halftime shows, gangster rap for halftime shows. Just good
It's like
stuff.
That's, Oakland is just like a paradise to people who don't want to be around racism while they go out and try to support, or maybe go out somewhere, just go out and hang out. But Oakland was it. Oakland was cool for me, like cool for everybody.
And then we go to San Diego that has like no fan base. What is up with that? Like,
They just gave up.
how do you have a team and no one can show up to the games? And so you and I were at the last Raider. We were at I think it was the second to last San Diego Charger game ever.
San Diego, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it was something like 80% Raider fans, and it was sold out.
Yep.
That was pretty major.
We will black your stadium out, you guys, and we will invade your city.
At that particular game, I remember. I think it was Violator. If you don't know who Violator is, he's one of the fans that paints himself up and wears a
spiked shoulder pads.
Spiked shoulder pads. Yep, classic dude. He's
plus
been
30 in a game.
Been doing it since like the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Los Angeles Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets mobbed all the time by the kids and the fans and stuff, wanting to take pictures. And that particular game, we escorted him in. We were his private security and got him into the stadium. That was cool.
Yeah. Hey, the super fans, they get like, they're so good, they're going to stop and give all the autographs and pictures, but they really want to get into the stadium. like Gorilla in New Orleans this year.
Right.
He can get to the stadium.
Yeah, we're super
walk
fans.
Next to him. Yeah.
That's why we're there. We want to get into the game. But yeah, along with that, we got this other cat. Raider fans know him well, but if you don't know Raiders, his name is Gorilla Rilla. He dresses in a gorilla suit, some big chains, top hat sometimes. And you'll see him on TV every single game that he's at. He's always field side, banging on his chest. We made a song about him. We just performed in New Orleans a couple weeks ago and performed for his birthday party on Bourbon Street.
Fun. And shout out to our New Orleans fans. You guys are classy and respectful, and man, the food is great. And like I said, those people out there are just so cool, man. I love it.
So I wanted to play one of our tracks here. This track we made about John Madden.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to pull it up here. But in the meantime, while I'm doing this, so we have over 100 songs. What would be your favorite?
Of course, Soul Raider. Soul Raider is it. Soul Raider is a Raider Nation's favorite,
Yeah, that's a classic. I think
there's so many of them.
I think I lean towards Ain't Nothing But a Raider Party.
Yeah, they like that too. That rocks on stage. But all the stuff we made, like, for Jim Otto, that's like a great song. Really like it because he liked it. Him and Vance Mueller. So we met them through Godfather Grizz, rest in peace, from the 66 Mob in Oakland.
So I'm going to move over. We're going to play this song called John Madden, and we'll be right back.
I went from player to coach to a broadcaster, and I am the luckiest guy in the world.
John Madden. This is for Madden. John Madden. This is for Madden. On the Super Bowl, put a beating on the Python. Play with all your heart, never stop fight time. Only a fool would not take advice from legendary coach Emmy to game an icon. Jets win, baby, wasn't mystery. Steady, kinda crazy from stuff they see. Percentage of the win, second history. Coaching as hard as the hard hits would be. Right to the ball, it's a pile of dirt. If you come across the middle, you're bound to get hurt. That's being Raider protecting our turf. Plus commentator for all major network. He taking it to coach, make him look pitiful. Cause the players love who they was playing for. It's fold up, us make it hit and go. So the whole world know what we did it for. This is for Madden. John Madden. This is for Madden. John Madden. This is for Madden.
Coach Madden and the Oakland squad. Historical times as a coaching god. Revolutionary of the NFL. Together with Al, we gave them hell. A simple man with a mastermind. 3 simple rules to lift all the guys. First, you better always be on time. Next, pay attention and you'll be fine. Third and final rule at the Madden school. I said play like hell when I tell you to. So get out there and kick some. Later we can party and have a blast. Win a bunch of games and get that cash. A die-hard reader for all the fans. Give me Snake, give me Branch, and give me one more touchdown dance.
John Madden exemplifies what it means to be a Raider. The true meaning of commitment to excellence. John, you will be missed. May you Raider in peace. Much respect from the mob boss and the Raider Nation.
You could cook like some burgers on there. Look at now you're talking. This is football. When you got steam coming out of your head and your mouth, now you're talking football. You're controlling that offensive line. This is what it's all about. It's a playoff game. If you win, you go to the championship. What are you talking about?
It's tough because I'm not sure it's the right time. I mean, I really feel strongly that this is the right time, but I'm just going to miss everything about it because.
And then I'm going to go directly into another track we did for Jim Otto. This is another strict player track, focusing on just one of the historical players for the Raiders, Jim Otto. Never missed a game. Never missed a game.
There is a price that you pay
Featuring
for
Stacy.
being durable and still in life. You consider your career unchangeable. One of the greatest centers that football's ever seen. 15 years AFL all-time team. 30 operations on your leg, had to amputate it. But over 70 operations, man, we glad that you made it. And I'ma take a little time to thank Grizz and Goose for taking time with O-Dub, cause they introduced us to Jim. Did you know hero advance? Mueller never take a day off like Fast Bueller. Hit 'em high, hit 'em low. When men were men, battling, fighting toe to toe. Yeah, much respect to you, Jim Otto. From Mr Greenleaf, Faux Dub. Hey yo, Raider Nation, recognize who this legend is. Sometimes you play it hard, sometimes you play it sad, but every time you play your game, everything you have. That's the way a Raider do. That's the way a Raider do. That's the way a Raider do. You never miss the game, Mr. Raider Hall of Fame. In the honor, Jim, I'm the Raider Nation on the name. That's the way a Raider do. That's the way a Raider do. That's the way a Raider do. That's the way a Raider do.
True toughness and determination, pure roughness and aspiration, bringing numbness to those you play, and true justice for the Raider Nation. Dream to be the best
and work harder than the rest.
NFL was your classroom, and you
always match the test.
perseverance of the human spirit get the opportunity to hang out with casually. Oh man, what a story. The crowd always roaring. Raiders reign in our name. Through pain for glory. You never miss a game. Mr. Raider Hall of Fame. We came to honor Jim Otto. Raider Nation know the name.
You never miss a game, Mr. Raider Hall of Fame. Came to honor Jim Otto. Raider Nation know the name.
Sometimes you played hurt, sometimes you played mad, but every time you played, you gave everything you had. You never missed a game, Mr. Raider Hall of Fame. In the honor, Jim Otto, Raider Nation know the name.
And we're harder than the rest. And you always match the test. Came to honor Jim Otto, Raider Nation. Came to honor Jim Otto, Raider Nation. You never missed a game, Mr. Raider Hall of Fame. We came to honor Jim Otto, Raider Nation know the name. And you never missed a game, Mr. Raider Hall of Fame. We came to honor Jim Otto, Raider Nation know the name. You never missed a game, Mr. Raider Hall of Fame. We came to honor Jim Otto, Raider Nation know the name.
Hey, yo, Vance, we did it.
You never missed a game, Mr. Raider Hall of Fame. Came to honor Jim Otto, Raider Nation know the name.
Sometimes you played hurt, sometimes you played sad, but every time you played, you gave everything you had. You never missed a game, Mr. Raider Hall of Fame. In the honor, Jim Otto, Raider Nation know the name.
That's our song, Jim Otto. Jim Otto got to check that track out, and appreciate Jim Otto very much. He's a legend. And I got Mr. Greenleaf, Shalif Perkins, right back on the phone with us right
sir,
here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, I just want to send a shout out, man, to your city up there, Bend, Oregon, man, for being, you guys are really cool people. I really enjoy coming out here every year, seeing Jim, Kara, Jeannie, and just hanging out with everybody up there. If you guys don't know, Mystic City, Bend, Oregon is one of the peacefulest places you probably will ever go to, Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, I think Bend's a pretty cool city, for what it is.
Yes, sir.
A lot of love, a lot of open-minded people doing good stuff.
And they don't like racism up there.
No.
They don't play that.
Not at all. There was some country rapper that crossed over into that a little bit, and that show actually just got canceled because they were gonna, boycott, protest, all kinds of stuff. So we helped shut that one down. But yeah, Shalif will be up here. Mr. Greenleaf will be up here next weekend. You'll see him rolling down the parade, rapping on a microphone live.
With Mystic?
Yep. And we're performing at the Silver Moon on Saturday night. And also on Sunday, watching the game with Otis Sistrunk, the Super Bowl champion, on the last two previous episodes that I interviewed. And look forward to the next segment. Maybe we'll get him down in the studio next week. Who knows? But anyways, that's all we got time for today. Appreciate you waking up with us. And y'all be blessed. Have a good day. Anything else, Mr. Greenleaf?
No, everybody stay blessed, be blessed, and thanks for having me, Mystic. See you.